Davido unfollows Ubi Franklin on social media and fires him as Choma's unofficial manager. That is what a lot of people are really responding to. I think I have to brief you on this story, and I still got some interesting stories I want to share with you guys, like the ownership of Lagos, and a lot of people are giving their voices to this. The lies of Sheon Kuti has spoken, and people are really accepting him on that. Before I dive in proper, I want to say thank you guys for watching my videos and thank you for the love so far. If you're new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. Oga is coming back. Israel DNW, Davido's logistics manager, announces the return of Davido to social media. That is what the news is all about right now. And he shared this on his Insta story, and people like getting very, very anxious of Davido coming back. He said 001 with a picture of his Rolls Royce and a private jet and said Oga is coming. That is Twali coming in from Israel. And you need to understand that we are in March already, and Davido promised that he's going to be back in March. And people are now saying, Davido, we don't come March, you don't reach, come out so that we can still feel you on social media and the music industry. And he promised that he's going to be dropping a couple of projects in this month. And people are saying that, yes, we have been expecting that from Davido. It's been a long time, with Davido ever since the loss of his son Ifeanyi. With this announcement coming in from Israel DNW, I think that is a signification that Davido is truly coming in March. Let's see what Sheon Kuti says about ownership of Lagos State that causes reactions on social media. A lot of people have been arguing on social media on the ownership of Lagos. Some people believe that Lagos is no man's land. Some people believe that Lagos is Yoruba land to an extent. But the take of Sheon Kuti, Fela's son, is making a lot of us, get involved, get interested in this. And I think this is like the second time I'm getting this on social media and in books. That is what I believe about the story. According to Sheon Kuti, said Lagos is no man's land. Wrong. Lagos is Yoruba land. Wrong again. Lagos is a European satellite slave port. Correct. You don't know Lagos. Lagos is a Portuguese word. It is called the slave coast. Learn your history. You no go gree. Everyone moves to Lagos to slave. Prominent Lagos elites are slavers, he wrote. Yes, I read a kind of report on this before when I was in school. I got to understand that Lagos is like something being built by the Europeans when they were exploiting, Nigerians or African at the time. I think you need to understand that there's a place at Badagry called Point of No Return. When during the ages of slave trade and the rest, you will get to understand. And the debate of the ownership of Lagos is always coming out from time to time, especially during some political years and the rest. Remember that yes, a person of GRV is being called on and asked to quit contesting as the governor of Lagos State because he's not a Lagosian. Who is the owner of Lagos? That is what the question is all about. Right now, from history, we got to understand that Lagos does not belong to the Yorubas. It does not belong to anybody. That is what you need to understand. It belongs to the Portuguese. They actually, made Lagos their port where they kind of keep slaves before it is transported to Europe. And that is what you need to understand about the whole thing. And according to Sheon Kuti, said the stakeholders in Lagos are slavers. That is what we are getting to understand about the big story. And what is your own take about all of this? I think you have to deep dive into history and get to understand, yes, the origin of Lagos State and who owns Lagos. Lagos is a part of Nigeria and created by the Portuguese slave masters.
Teresa, I dey put am, she dey feel am, she dey lick am.
Davido unfollows or block Ubi Franklin on social media and fires him as wife's Choma's unofficial manager. That is what the news is all about right now. And this development came like a shocking surprise to many people because we've not heard any kind of conflict between Davido and Ubi Franklin. But so far, Ubi Franklin has responded to this particular story making around on social media. According to report, Krona Davido has unfollowed and blocked former entertainment CEO Ubi Franklin on Instagram and other social media handles. Insider says that Davido has also sacked him from representing his wife Choma in any capacity or acting as her manager or someone's managing her. The reason for the fallout, according to insiders, is the Krona allegedly became uncomfortable of Ubi's friendship with his wife, especially after he saw records of her banking details and how much had been paid into Mr. Ubi's accounts. Ubi no longer has access to Choma like he used to do and is not known if he still carries the tattoo of Davido's late son on his hand. After you don't tattoo somebody's son on your hand, now the person decided to sack you. That is a shocking surprise to many people. And so far, Ubi Franklin has, responded to this particular thing and made a kind of critic statement on his Insta story, saying that most relationships don't die from natural cause. They are killed by a lack of loyalty, selfishness, and lies. That is what it is. I think there's a kind of fallout between Ubi Franklin and Davido at the time. Checking to understand their political differences, that is another point we can, argue to, because Ubi Franklin is an image maker for a prominent APC, stalwart. That is something you need to understand. And also, Davido came from PDP's family, and that is political difference. People are really citing different kind of opinion around that. I think some people are saying that is to be expected because right now Choma does not need a manager like Ubi Franklin, and that is what the story is all about. And you need to understand that it will be cheap for Choma to start using Davido's manager. That is another thing we need to understand about the whole thing that is trending. But blocking Ubi Franklin on social media, that means there must be a fallout between Ubi Franklin and Davido. And as time goes on, we are going to update you on this. Before I dive off, I want to say thank you guys for watching my videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.